If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if what I'm hearing is correct, not only are the little Timmies gonna have problems in Madden 23, but the pros are as well, because they're making a big change to the game that will change the landscape and how the game is played, what plays are going to be used and stuff like that. Before we get into it, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, become members. I'm going to drop a scheme within the first day of the official release, and I have to sit back and think, because I have to go in there already knowing what the formations are going to be. Okay, so check this out. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and start. All right, so what they did was they got gameplay feedback, and some of the feedback they got from people during the beta is don't drastically change the game, leave coverage reaction time alone. The number one feedback we received, rest assured, Madden community, our vision of game balance is consistent with yours, and the gameplay you experience in the closed beta is what you'll be playing on launch day. So remember what I'm saying, our vision of game balance is consistent with yours, and the gameplay you experienced in the closed beta is what you'll be playing on launch day. There has been polished added bug fixes from players' feedback to make it even better, but the overall experience will be as you played in the closed beta. So that means everything I've shown you up until this point is going to work. Pass rush is going to be crazy. Trying to throw crossers is going to be hard. Trying to throw one-play tutties is going to be even harder. The game speed has been increased. The pass rush is more gangsta. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next one. Add referees back to the game on the field. So while referees returning to the field during live gameplay is not something we will be able to deliver in 23, it is something that we want to get as badly as our players. We want to make sure that when refs do return, they return in a state where visual quality, I don't care about this. They're just doing it for PR, okay? They ain't gonna have no damn referees. Probably gonna be another 3 years, bro. Come on, man. Okay, so play awareness. Now, okay, look, let's come back over here. Don't drastically change the game, leave coverage reaction. It's my mistake. I should have brought this up. I forgot. I just thought about it. Zone breaks are going to be a thing. And I wonder, because they're so bad just in regs, zone breaks, meaning predetermined picks, meaning before the ball even leaves your hand, the zone defender's already reacting to the crossing route like that. And this is with ratings in head-to-head with just regular players. I wonder, in Ultimate Team with better ratings, right, for your zone defenders, if it's going to need to be patched, or what are they going to do, right? What are they going to do? Because the zone breaks, I mean, we're talking about predetermined picks. That's going to be an issue. Mark this down. Okay, write this down that I said it on this day. Predetermined picks are going to be an issue. People are going to feel like the game is scripted. All right, so play awareness, too easy to run the same plays over and over again. Damn, this is going to be one that the pros are going to, they're going to have to move to a dim formation. I think if they can make bunch work still, that's going to be key. However, in my personal beliefs is that we're going to move away from bunch, probably go back to like the Y off trips Pats or Y off trio weak, those formations, maybe even the split close formations, right? Maybe the Dolphins variation, maybe the Patriots variation. I don't know. I don't know if the Raiders had a good one, or I don't know if they're going to change the Raiders or whatever. But let's read about this. We've made a number of changes since the closed beta to bring more balance to gameplay. We believe these changes will bring more variety to play calling, but we want to hear from you, our community, when the game launches to let us know how you feel about these changes. Each of these implemented changes may be further tuned via Madden 23 title update, but you guys know how title updates go. It's like we get 3 a year. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see 3 updates total for the whole longevity of the Madden 23 gameplay experience. So logic added so that when defensive backs are playing in linebacker positions, they will have slower reaction time to the running game. So this is going to be interesting because there's not going to be any weak boxing. However, if you're using safeties in the linebacker positions, they're going to run slower, react to the run slower. So what does this mean? Could this mean that we actually move to a quarters defense? So since we have defensive backs on the field, they will not suffer that penalty as far as speed goes. Could we see a quarters defensive scheme against single back wing tight? Is that possible? I don't know yet, but it's looking like it could be a possibility. I'm gonna check it out for you guys. All right, so stay tuned. You know what I mean? Remove the ability to hot route tight ends to a pass block assignment when in a 2-point wide receiver stance, which is going to be crucial for people that run certain formations. Adjusted the corner route in bunch formations and the corner hot route in the hot route master and slot apprentice abilities to align with the other corner routes throughout the playbooks. Meaning the corner routes are probably going to be like 5-yard, 7-yard corner routes. They're not going to be deep corner routes unless it's opposite and they're actually deeper corner routes. Maybe like the curl flat combo. I don't know. Maybe. But I do know that it's a nerf. Made improvements. Damn, son. Made improvements to man coverage pre-snap alignment versus bunch formations. I'm telling you guys, man defense is probably my go-to. If I'm in zone, I'm blitzing. But if I'm like, I want coverage, I'm going with man defense with zone coverage behind it. Pulling linemen are too slow, too indecisive. Tuning and AI changes were made to make pulling linemen be more explosive through the line of scrimmage. And on top of the foundational improvements, you'll have to keep an eye on the speed rating of the pulling lineman, as slower OLs could force you to lay off the acceleration mechanic while he navigates, and faster O-lines will get through quicker, allowing you to accelerate sooner on the play. Pretty interesting. Pass blocking isn't strong enough, too many insta sheds. Okay, so this is going to be crucial. This is going to be key. In the beta, there was a bug causing super wins to trigger frequently, which was a primary contributor to the overpowered feeling. So like the pass rush and stuff like that, insta sheds. Looking at overall defensive gameplay, having a powerful pass rush is critical to the balance of the game. And the pass rush at launch is still going to be more powerful than it was in Madden 22. Remember, I've been telling you guys for the past 3 weeks, you better have a short game, include that in your scheme. Use the routes that I'm showing you, the whip with the slant and the out route, right? Wheel routes with out routes, slants coming across the opposite side of the field versus a streak on the opposite side. Things of that nature, man, all right? I'm not just telling you guys stuff. I played the damn beta. I know what to expect. What's crazy is we don't even get the views like when Madden season's done, right? You don't get those views. User interceptions aren't always responsive. Tuning to catch animations to increase range for jumping interceptions. But if you're using a linebacker or a safety in a linebacker position, you're probably not going to get that anyway. So tuning to significantly decrease situations where the player is requesting play ball without seeing the corresponding animation response. So man coverage fakeouts are too frequent. Tuning to significantly reduce the frequency of fakeouts by man coverage defenders. Adding new logic so the fakeouts could be used in super win situations where the rating delta is heavily in favor of the wide receiver. So man defense is going to clamp you up again, son, unless there's a big disparity as far as the ratings go. They're also going to change the fumbles because fumbles were a big thing in the beta as well. I mean, the AI were causing fumbles like a lot. So tuning to significantly reduce fumble chance on QB hits inside the pockets and do the same thing on QB hits while in the early portion of the throw. Tuning to reduce fumbles by non-QB ball carries on hit sticks and strip ball attempts, and significant reduction to the punch-out fumbles by AI-controlled defenders during stand-up tackles on competitive games. Now, this was the big problem people were having. This was the main one right here. So they're significantly reducing it. Not enough hit stick variety. 27 new hit stick animations have been added for launch. So we're getting 27 new animations for hit sticks. Most of the existing animations have been updated to make them behave differently. Wide receivers should win more contested catches in mismatches. Tuning to increase catch success for wide receivers in contested catch situations when in a mismatch. Logic added to include wide receiver physical attributes such as height to play a more significant role in the success of a contested catch. Now, like I said, when you're playing in the red zone on defense, coaching adjustments, you should set them to height, okay? Guard the receivers by height because I have a feeling that the high ball to the wide receivers in the red zone is going to be key for Madden 23. Skill-based passing can be difficult to understand. They're gonna have a thing where it's gonna help you, guide you through how it works and show you guys like a tutorial and stuff for that. And then you got the franchise feedback. This is gonna be something for people that play franchise. It's on there. Like, I'm not really into franchise, so I'm not gonna really go over it. Face of the franchise and the yard feedback. All stuff that I don't play that I probably will. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think Make sure you drop a like. Madden 23 is going to be a little different than other Maddens because I feel like we may move away from bunch unless someone finds an alternate route, maybe motioning over a corner route to give them more depth. But then again, we're talking about the pass rush now, so you don't really have time to wait for deep corner routes or deep crossing routes, man, like you think. It's not going to work that way. I mean, that's what I experienced, but then again, it was kind of like they said, insta sheds and super pass rush. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out when the game actually drops. Stay tuned for the schemes and all the tips, man. I got you guys. Love you, man. Peace.